Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Chapter 17, A Problem with the Cat. While the king was fetching the executioner, Alice heard the queen shouting.
It sounds like the queen is upset,
Alice said to the Cheshire Cat.
She's yelling about the croquet game.
The Cheshire Cat's head floated above Alice, but he didn't reply. She decided to find out what was going on. The croquet game was as strange as ever.
Off with his head!
The queen shouted as Alice approached. The queen pointed to another player.
Off with her head, too!
What did those players do?
Alice asked the White Rabbit.
They weren't paying attention, so they missed their turns,
The White Rabbit replied.
Oh no,
Alice said.
I probably missed my turn when I was talking to the Cheshire Cat. I don't want to lose my head. I'd better hunt for my ball. My hedgehog.
Alice quickly found her hedgehog, which was fighting with another hedgehog. She didn't try to separate them.
Where's my mallet? Where's my flamingo?
She looked around and spotted her flamingo across the garden. By the time she grabbed it, the hedgehogs had stopped fighting. In fact, they were nowhere in sight.
It doesn't matter that they've disappeared,
Alice said to herself.
There are no wickets anyway. All the soldiers have walked away.
She tucked the flamingo under her arm and returned to the Cheshire Cat. She was surprised to find a crowd gathered below his head. There was a loud argument going on. The executioner, the king, and the queen were all talking at once. As soon as they spotted Alice, they turned to her and kept talking.
I can't understand you,
Alice said.
Please take turns talking.
The executioner went first.
They want me to cut off this cat's head. But I can't cut off a head without a body. I've never done anything like that in my life.
He crossed his arms.
And I'm not going to start now.
Stop talking nonsense,
The king said.
All you need is the head, and you have a head here. Which?
The queen gave an impatient snort.
If somebody doesn't do something right now, I'll order everyone's head cut off.
After that threat, everyone in the crowd looked frightened. Alice had a hard time thinking of anything to say. Finally, she said,
The Cheshire Cat belongs to the Duchess. You'd better ask her what to do about it.
The Duchess is in prison,
the queen said to the executioner.
Bring her here at once.
The executioner ran off to fetch the Duchess. The moment he was gone, the Cheshire Cat's head began to fade away. By the time the executioner returned with the Duchess, the cat had disappeared. While the king and the executioner searched for the Cheshire Cat, everyone else played croquet. The Duchess tucked her arm into Alice's, and they walked away.
I'm so glad to see you again, my dear.
The Duchess patted Alice's arm.
And I'm glad to see you,
Alice replied. She was surprised that the Duchess was so friendly. Alice and the Duchess walked and talked. Alice wanted to ask about the Cheshire Cat, but the Duchess was busy talking. Suddenly, the Duchess's voice died away, and her arm shook. Alice looked up and saw the queen blocking their path.
A fine day, Your Majesty,
the Duchess said in a weak voice. The queen was not happy to see the Duchess.
Leave immediately, or off with your head,
she shouted. The Duchess hurried away. and the Queen turned to Alice.
Let's join the game!
Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Chapter 18, More Croquet and Creatures. Alice followed the Queen back to the croquet game. The players were taking a break and resting in the shade. As soon as they spotted the Queen, they leaped to their feet.
Why were you lying down, you lazy things?
The Queen demanded.
Start playing again at once! I'm warning you, a moment's delay will cost you your life!
The players quickly followed the Queen's orders, but she still wasn't happy. She kept shouting,
Off with his head! Off with her head!
Every time the Queen shouted, a soldier took someone to prison.
The prison must be filling up.
Alice thought.
And we're losing wickets again, too.
The soldiers had to stop being the wickets to follow the Queen's orders. Soon there were no wickets, and all the players were in jail. That is, all the players except the King, the Queen, and Alice.
There's nobody left for her to punish except the King and me,
Alice thought. But the Queen had finished sentencing people to death. Out of breath, she turned to Alice.
Have you seen the mock turtle today?
The Queen asked.
I've never seen one in my life,
Alice said.
Come with me,
the Queen said.
We'll find him, and he'll tell you his story.
As they walked away, Alice heard the King talking to himself.
I'm going to the prison to pardon everyone,
he said.
Well, that's good,
Alice thought. Alice and the Queen soon saw a strange winged creature sleeping in the sun. The animal had the head and wings of an eagle and the body of a lion.
Oh, that's a griffin,
Alice exclaimed.
I never thought I'd see one in real life.
The creature moved but didn't wake up. The Queen took care of that.
Get up right now,
the Queen bellowed.
Take this young lady to see the mock turtle and hear his story. I must go and check on my prisoners.
As the Queen walked away, the Griffin sat up and rubbed his eyes. He watched the Queen until she was out of sight. Alice was a little afraid of this odd animal.
But I guess I'm safer with him than with the Queen,
she thought.
The Queen is always so amusing,
the Griffin said as he got to his feet.
The executioner never cuts off anyone's head, you know. It's all in her imagination. Let's go!
Alice was glad that no one was ever put to death. But she was annoyed that yet another creature was telling her what to do. They had not walked far before they spotted the mock turtle sitting on a rock. As they approached, Alice could hear him sighing and sobbing.
What's wrong with him?
Alice whispered.
Nothing,
the Griffin said.
His problems are all in his imagination.
The mock turtle looked at them with eyes full of tears.
This young lady wants to know your story,
the Griffin said. The mock turtle nodded.
Sit down and don't say a word until I've finished.
So Alice and the Griffin sat down. They waited and waited for the mock turtle to speak.
If he's ever going to finish, he needs to begin,
Alice thought. At last, the mock turtle started his story, which was mostly about his lessons at school. Once he began, he went on and on.
That's enough about lessons,
the Griffin finally interrupted in a firm voice.
Tell Alice about the lobster dance.